Hello goaltending students, my name is Guillaume Duclair. Welcome to Goalie Smarts. Putting on your goalie equipment is a solemn and spiritualistic occasion. It's a chance for you to get intimate with your equipment in front of your friends. It's a chance for you to check every strap, every detail of your setup before you go out to war. Like a pilot checking every square inch of the plane before he hauls another tube of fat, complaining tourists across the continent. A lot of the decisions you make in the locker room affect what happens out there on the ice. For example, if your equipment's put on correctly, how much time you have to stretch, etc. What better way to spoil that than getting dressed in a locker room that's the size of a shoebox? See, when you're building a building, you need to make decisions on the layout. Not everybody makes the right decisions. Sometimes you end up with just a little bit too much space and you have just barely enough room for a fifth locker room that really shouldn't exist as anything other than a place to keep drying mop heads and bleach. In this episode of Goalie Smarts, I'm going to show you how you can still do all your pregame rituals, still get in enough time to stretch, while both of your ass cheeks are touching two of your favorite teammates. This is Goalie Smarts episode 85, how to get dressed in a small locker room. Step 1, complain. Just because you were assigned a locker room doesn't mean you have to stay there. There might be a bigger, better locker room that's available, but you'd never know that unless you bitch and moan about it. This rink attendant doesn't care about you or your pregame affirmations, so you need to make this his problem. He's just following whatever the manager wrote down so he can get your team through another game and get back to his primary task, which is watching YouTube videos in the office. Open up, you fucking asshole. Are you the manager?
No, I just work here.
All right, well, I just wanted to let you know that locker room 5 is unbelievably small, and I have no room to stretch out my legs or meditate. You're gonna do anything about it?
No, I mean, all the locker rooms are full. You can stretch in the lobby if you want.
Okay. You haven't heard the last of this. Step 2, mark your territory. Now that you have been banished to the closet and there's no going back, you need to do everything you can to mark your boundaries and make sure you have enough room to put on your pads and stretch. Don't be afraid to encroach on other people's territory. You're a goalie and you're more important.
Dude, what the fuck? Get your pads off my back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this too inconvenient for you? Because I really care about your emotional well-being, Dan. I don't give a shit about the fact that I'm ass to ass with Heckman over here. I just want you to be okay. I'll take my pads and I'll go put them on in the fucking bathroom, okay? Will that make you happy?
All right, dude, calm your tits, relax.
I'm sorry, man. I don't think this locker room is good for us. Putting on your equipment is a must, but don't forget to stretch out your legs and warm up your reflexes. This would be easier in a decent-sized locker room, but since you're banished to the closet, you need to work with what you have. What's up, man?
What's up?
Remember me? Thanks for putting me in that locker room. Now I'm stretching in the lobby. And guess what? I put these leaves here just to fuck with you. Hey! Get out of here, man. That's assault. Step 3, try to have a good game. Even though your claustrophobia has been tested to the max and you almost fought your teammate, it is still possible to go out there and have a good game. So do your best to sit back, relax, and listen to your coach's pregame speech as you get ready to play your heart out.
All right. Listen up, clowns. Listen up. I know you guys, we haven't been skating that well lately. You know, we've dropped the last 13 games. And what's up with this locker room anyway? Look how tight this is. You guys, they spread your bags out here or what?
Not a lot of room.
Plenty of room.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, plus the stench in here is unbelievable.
Yeah, sorry, Coach. I shot
All right.
myself.
All right, here's a new strategy, guys, for this next game coming up. I think that we have been too nice to the other team, okay? Well, maybe the last 13 teams. So this is what I want you to do. I want you guys to be really aggressive, carry the puck in the zone. Well, geez, this locker room is really small. Did they put us in this locker room? What did we do to deserve this? Look, there's no room over here. Huh?
Sorry, Coach.
Oh, God, it stinks over here, too. What's up with this? Damn it.
Here you go, Coach.
All right, guys, listen up. When you want to carry the puck in, why don't we do this? Instead of going on sides, why don't you just go in the zone, and if the puck comes and follows you after, so be it. That's what we'll do. All right? That sound like a good plan? All right? I mean, you know, most of the times the ref doesn't notice this stuff, and if he does, it'll confuse him a little bit, okay? We're going to throw everybody a very confusing game. All right? Still, not a lot of room in here, huh? For Christ's sake, look at this stuff, you guys. I don't know what we did to deserve this.
I think we pissed someone off.
All right? All right, so why don't we do this? Why don't we be really nice to this team today? All right? So instead of pulling shirts over heads like we usually do, why don't we just be really, really nice and smile? We'll confuse them. How's that for a plan? All right, that's what we'll do. All right? We'll confuse them. So guys, I want you guys to be really nice guys, smile, have a good time. Let's win a game for a change. All right, guys? All right.
Thank you for watching the 85th episode of Goalie Smarts with Guillaume Duclair. We have a new LeBoeuf comedy sketch. To watch that, click right here. This episode was suggested by Hayden OEC. If you have an idea for the next episode, comment below. Otherwise, I'm Guillaume Duclair, and I'm out. Bitches.